guys are doing well. Thank you for the new subscribers. High vibrational channels in the description box. Subliminals, Reiki, positive affirmations. Check out those high vibrational channels. Literally free medicine, you guys. Don't miss out. Personal reading slots and any donation information. Thank you. All in the description box. I have to take a deep breath before doing this because what I'm getting psychically, it's like Jay-Z knows that there are unpleasant things in his past that could really hurt his reputation. And he has a strong spirit of narcissism, like a very strong spirit of narcissism. And he really thought that all of this wouldn't get out because he's Jay-Z, and nobody crosses Jay-Z. Nobody can come for Jay-Z. Nobody can come for Beyonce. Nobody can come for their family. That type of energy. But Jay-Z is starting to realize that he is not untouchable. He isn't. And I feel so much anxiety, you guys. It's crazy. This man, he might even be shedding tears because it's like a real realization that this could be years of doing like rituals or years of covering up information. And I'm also getting bribes. Okay, every time I do a celeb reading, there's always a bribery that comes up. I always tell you guys, a lot of these celebrities behind the scenes, they bribe a lot of people to shut up, okay, or to go away, or whatever it is that they need for that person, that information to go. And he's definitely one of those people in the industry that every time I get in his energy, even psychically, I see a lot of money being handed over. Like, this man has bribed so many people, and that's actually what is going to get him in trouble, because the lawyer, you guys, that filed the lawsuit on behalf of the young person that said that they were molested by Jay-Z and Diddy years ago, has a client who recorded Jay-Z calling him and saying, I'll give you this amount of money if you tear down this lawyer that's making these accusations against me. So not only is Jay-Z have this lawsuit with horrendous things in the details, but he also has a recorded phone call of him bribing this lawyer's clients to have a smear campaign against him. That's illegal. Jay-Z can definitely go to jail for that. So let's get into some cards. That information broke last night, that there is a recorded phone call of Jay-Z. But remember, Jay-Z, he loves the phone calls. Remember Eve? Shout out to Eve. I grew up definitely listening to Eve. She said that Jay-Z called her when she started popping, and her music video was on MTV and things were going well for her. Her stardom was moving up and up. Eve said that Jay-Z called her and said that, oh, well, basically women rappers are not having a good time right now, and women rappers don't get that much notoriety and don't get that much attention. Eve recently came out this year and said that. So it's really crazy because there's been a lineup of people over his antics. because I've been behind the scenes. He does some crazy ass shit. Like, wow, the Seven of Swords. That came out as I was shuffling. Yeah, he's done some very deceitful stuff. Done all kinds of lies. You know, we heard how Damon Dash said that he took a deal that he personally told him don't take, and it was worth a lot of money. I'm hearing swindled. Like, he's really swindled a lot of people. Nine of Swords. He's left a lot of people without basic things. Something about, you know what I'm hearing? Star stealers. I did a reading maybe a few months ago, and I talked about how there's a lot of people who steal people's energy, stars, glory, and they get off on that. With the Seven of Swords, he's one of those star stealers. Wow, the Devil card wants to come. Yo, that was crazy. I need to figure out how to space out my camera when I get a chance so you guys can see me shuffling, because the way the Devil card did not want to go back in the deck. This man has some serious entities riding his back right now, and he feels it. I'm getting this like heaviness in my like in the middle of my back. He definitely feels the weight of his actions. This is interesting. I'm gonna keep this out. These two cards came out, and I was gonna put them back, but I was like, wait, no. He's trying to hurry up and pay not just lawyers, but pay all kinds of people. The Hierophant here, I'm even getting spiritual people. He's pulling out all the stops right now. This could even be traveling. Magic, manipulation, bribery, handing out money. Why I'm hearing I need the next plane to, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if this is like getaway, like an escape. Yeah. He's angry too. I wouldn't be shocked if he's like snapping at people, or like, hey, I need this done now. Like, nothing else, no complaints. Here's extra money. Like, I feel like at one point he was being really, really frugal, and now that the streets are as hot as they are now, it's like, here, just take this extra 10,000. Here, take this extra 20,000. Here, do it now. Like, yeah, this is woo. This is like a, what's that damn movie? It's like one of those action movies, but that's like the energy of it. Like, he's moving right now. Like, life is an action movie, because with the Seven of Swords, he feels exposed. He is exposed, but it's one thing to like be getting exposed and to feel exposed. Like, he actually feels antsy, can't sit still. It's crazy. All right. And after I do this, I'm gonna see. Well, I'm gonna talk about Mama Tina after this, because Mama Tina was caught literally yesterday. She was caught liking an anti Jayz post, and I'm just like, bro. A few years ago, I did a reading on Mama Tina, and the energy came out. She really, oh man, she really dislikes Jayz. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move on to her now. I'm gonna get another deck, to be honest. The Sun. I don't know why I'm hearing like freak. She sees him as a freak. Well, let me get another deck though. I use this one. I also feel like Mama Tina's been trying to tell Beyonce for years that she shouldn't be with him. Like a lot of conversations about it. And the intuition card keeps popping out in this deck. So I feel like intuitionally, like deep in Beyonce's gut, she already knew that. How does Mama Tina see Jay-Z? Well, this is funny what's coming out. Woman holding a coin in the garden in the gate. I wouldn't be shocked if she told Beyonce, get the money and fucking go. It's almost like this energy of like, I always knew who you were kind of thing. So it's like, she's not really shocked. It's just more so like, make sure the assets are in order. Yeah, there's this really something here about joint bank accounts, split bank accounts, passwords, offshore accounts, secret bank accounts. Like, make sure you know every bank account, because there's something here about him possibly like hiding money, or like different banks, or maybe having things in Beyonce's name that she didn't know about. See, sneaky. Seven of Swords was the first card. He's doing something very deceitful. They're gonna save face for now, though. And there's also Solange's energy is coming out too. But I mean, we already know how Solange feels. Like, okay, we don't even gotta talk about that. Victory. Tina, Mama Tina sees this shit as a victory. She really does not like him. Never has. Never will. She thinks that he dims Beyonce's light. I just saw the light card in this deck. She thinks that he's been an energy vampire of Beyonce's legacy in life. Not shocking. Do I want to keep this? I'm going to keep this deck for Beyonce too. She did just release an ad for Carter Christmas, but like I said, they're gonna save face. Like they're gonna kind of have this air of, hey, we're here, but you know, we're not really gonna talk about anything or address storm warning. Yep, that's that anxious energy that I felt the moment I started this video. A lot of when I say like these two cannot sit down, I'm sure they're not sleeping, they're not eating right. There's definitely been a big blowout argument or two over the family, over the kids. It's unfortunate. You know, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's really unfortunate, because I feel like there's even a part of Beyonce that kind of thinks like, why did I stay with him? Why? Like, I would even say that Beyonce feels like some kind of spell is lifting off of her, to be honest with you. Because it's kind of like, why? I just keep hearing that, like, why? She feels like she needs healing. She feels like she needs Jesus after after dealing with him. Because you see, this card kind of looks like she honestly feels like she needs Jesus. I don't mean to laugh, but that's just like the that's just the way it's coming through. I wouldn't if she moved the kids from a separate home, but I'm getting something around Blue Ivy here. Like this is really affecting Blue Ivy. Like it's really affecting her. You know, she is old enough to see everything, read everything, understand everything, more than old enough. Blue Ivy's about to be 13 years old. I just saw a woman holding a heart and a man hold a heart. Man holding a heart, sorry. She's gonna try to stick it out. Once again, when I split the deck, because of the money. And it's also about like her wanting to investigate something. She might be thinking about hiring somebody to look into something about him, about money, accounts, certain I don't know why I'm getting like a hidden family, like Jay-Z has a hidden family or something like that. I wouldn't be shocked, honestly. There's a lot of things that Beyonce's finding out and that she will find out. You know what's also crazy with this Dora to value card? Because a part of me in my mind is right. Like I'm thinking if I was in a marriage, and I'm kind of thinking, well, this isn't a normal amount of money, and Beyonce works hard, so there isn't an account with her name on it, or there isn't an account where she just has the password, or you know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that. I know there's something here about paperwork and signatures. I feel like there's something really shisty about Beyonce's money that Jay-Z has been doing. My hands are getting really, really cold. I feel like he probably had her sign a paper and he lied to her. There's something about that coming up here. Some shady paperwork. Seeing a whole bunch of paperwork and pens. And large amounts of money. Like 100 million. 150 million. Yeah, to deal with this, I'm hearing Beyonce, mom, and Solange are going to the spirit realm to figure it out. Because Beyonce feels the heat, she feels the pressure of the world. And this, it's with this storm card being the first one that came out in this reading, it's affecting her really, really negatively. Everyone is being negatively affected. There's a lot of celebrities that have left the United States. Ella and Ella, bitch, Ellen and Portia de Rossi, they just came out and said that they were going to leave the states. Apparently, Ashton Kutcher, he's left the states. I remember in early 2020, Tom Hanks left the states, and there were some rumors about him doing inappropriate. There's a lot of celebrities that have actually left the states. Russell Simmons, because I'm telling you, there is a lot of paperwork and lawsuits that's coming out on a lot of celebrities, especially people that are seen in pictures with people like Diddy and Jay-Z. All right, next. My goodness, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Thank you guys for the likes, for the support. I appreciate it. All right. Next, we're doing JT. I've been meaning to do another reading on her, honestly, because I have felt like JT is going through in a very intense initiation, a very intense one. If you know anything about initiations into anything, you can be initiated into a job, into a college, into a religion. We go through initiations and humiliation rituals in our regular life and we don't even realize it. I'm gonna let that deck sit for a second. Where's my, because I can still kind of feel I feel like if I kept shuffling in Jay-Z's reading, the tower would have came out as well. And I'm feeling that I'm still feeling that energy, that like tower energy. It's intense. Dion, I left my lighter inside. Can I see your lighter real quick, please? Thank you. Thank you. Gotta take a hit of this joint. All right. Now, I've been feeling really, really weird energy around JT. A little bit before that incident happened where she chucked the phone at little Uzi's head. I've always felt a really strong like tower energy around JT. I really did like City Cinderella. I thought it was super cute. I thought it was a really good first project to come out, especially someone that's been part of a group most of her career. But, you know, the downloads I get are so honest and so straight to the point that I can't like, play around or, sugarcoat anything. I remember I had a download and I did a reading about someone who was going through a initiation, but it was in Hollywood, and that this person was having a really hard time with their initiation and the things that they needed to do, and they were being haunted. And when I happened to hear about JT's brother, I just heard the word initiation really, really loudly and really, really strong. My crown and my third eye does not play. It's very intense at times. I want to turn it off, but I can't. I promise you. So that's what I heard. I'm just gonna see the energy around JT because I do feel like there is an energy of a lot of handlers. Everyone in Hollywood has a handler, by the way. That could be a relationship, that could be a friend, that could be a manager, that could be your label. And I feel like definitely for Young Miami, her handler was Diddy, and for JT, it's little Let's see. Something about the truth here. JT made a choice. There's a lot of cards coming out on the reverse in the deck. I didn't see that. I mean, this is a little messed up, but I'm going to say what I'm hearing. Whatever it takes to get to the next level. That's why I said it's messed up. But I'm telling you, this is, with the Ace of Swords, it's definitely some sort of initiation that happens time and time again. You know, a lot of things aren't really conspiracy theories, especially with the moon. There's always a truth behind the truth. Remember that. That's why I got into tarot. Because you can see something with your eyes, but then there's always something going on behind that. And I'm not saying that she's a bad person, I'm not saying any of that. I do feel like she is caught up in fame and money. That is one. But I do feel like she fell into the same trap that a lot of celebrities fall into. Because I feel like at the end of the day, some of them are told everything and some of them aren't. So I just kind of feel like when it comes down to her mind and the way that she sees things, I feel like she's having more clarity of her life and how she wants to live it. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's also something here about money. It's crazy how money comes out in every single one of these readings, but it does. No matter what it involves. Especially when it comes to Hollywood and these celebrities, it's always some type of check or cash handed off somewhere. My throat's going out. But yeah, this energy is really sad. And I'm done. Description box below for anything you guys need.